Demi-permanent. How many of you guys are currently using demi-permanent color? Okay, awesome. So some of you are, some of you aren't. I know early in my career, I used to never reach for a demi-permanent color. I couldn't make it make sense why I would want to choose a color that would fade over one that wouldn't. And until I learned all the awesome things that Demi could actually offer me, and that I had really all this time been working against myself, that's when I started really getting into my Demi colors. So a few things I want to talk about with our Demi. All of our Demi color is ammonia free, so you will never get any amount of lift with this. You will also never permanently alter the hair. Okay, so this is going to be great for our clients who like to change up their hair a lot. This is for our clients who like to change up their hair, or maybe just want a temporary change. This is going to be great for that. All of our Demi-permanent colors are going to offer our Balancing Complex 5, and they're available in 15 different tonal families. So everything that's available is in our swatch book. Where it says permanent, it'll say it's available in Demi. Okay, so just know that all of our colors are going to be true to tone in that aspect as well. So the next thing is, let's talk about the services that we are able to offer within Demi-permanent. Now, our mixing ratio and our processing time is going to depend on whatever service we are offering with our Demi. So generally it's going to be a 1 to 2 processing time, or a 1 to 2 mixing ratio, unless we're dealing with the gray blending. If we're dealing with gray blending, then we're going to make it a little bit more concentrated and just do a 1 to 1. We're going to process this between 5 and 25 minutes. Okay, so that's going to again depend on our service. The services that we can offer with our Demi-permanent line are going to be color enhancing, color equalizing, toning, clear glossing, and gray blending. Okay, what's color enhancing? Well, color enhancing is going to be a service that we want to offer for our clients who just really want a tonal change. Okay, so like let's say we have a client that has a level 5, but she wants to be a 5RB. Perfect. That's when we would use a Demi-permanent color. This way it's going to fade off. And then if she wants to be blonde for the summer, guess what? That's going to be an easy task for us. We have not worked against ourselves in that. So, color equalizing. When would we equalize color? Well, a lot of times we'll have our clients that come in, they want us to touch up their new growth, but the rest of their hair has been faded out. This is a great opportunity to do color equalizing. It's also going to add back the Balancing Complex 5 to their hair, making it feel amazing. So let's say we have our client, she's got her new growth and she's got gray. This is an opportunity for us to touch up her new growth with a permanent color to whatever formula we had originally put on there. And then we can go back through her ends after we've applied her permanent color, the last 15 minutes of her processing time, and we can apply that Demi-permanent color with the same formula of our choice, and then we can pull that all the way through her ends from the mid shaft to the ends, and that's going to break up any line of demarcation. It's also going to refresh her color, so that's a great opportunity for us to add back in the tones that she's lost over our last 4 weeks or our last 6 weeks, whatever your client schedule is. Then we have toning. I always tone with my Demi line. My favorite toner is going to be the 10B. This is going to be great for canceling out those unwanted tones. You can, again, mix it at a 1 to 2 ratio, but I'm going to process this at whatever time I feel necessary until I've achieved whatever toning, cancellation, or neutralization that I've wanted to look for. So this is going to be up to you guys as stylists. We also have available our rapid toners. Those are in our Demi line, and I've talked about that being a great add-on service at the shampoo bowl. Those work quickly, but what's awesome about our Demi is that you can mix any of our Demi colors with our clear gloss. You can mix them, you can intermix them. Anything that comes in our black boxes, this is going to be our Demi line. Okay, so this goes with this, black and black. We put that together to make this simple for you guys. And then of course your mixing ratios are going to be right here. Whenever you open up your box, it's going to let you guys know it's going to be a 1 to 1 or a 1 to 2. And then another one of our services that you can offer with our Demi-permanent solution is going to be our clear glossing. Now, whenever we're doing a clear glossing treatment, we can do this on anybody. This is an awesome add-on service because this is your way of adding a balancing complex 5 to all of your clients without having to alter their color. Okay, so maybe we have a client, she just wants a cut, but her hair's just been feeling really tangly. It feels like it's not shiny, and we want to add this oomph to it. This is a great opportunity to do a glossing treatment so that she can really get all of the great benefits of color without having to alter the hair color. So our gray clients, clients with that super tangly hair that's just drab or dull, that's going to be our clear glossing. Gray blending. This is going to be a great tool for our clients that just like to blend their gray but don't want to necessarily make it go away forever. Our clients who maybe eventually want to go all the way gray, but they can't stand to see that great big line that comes in. So this is a great opportunity to blend all of that out. We would mix our Demi-Permanent formula for gray blending the same as we would a permanent color. So if our client is a natural level 6 and she wants to be a 6RB with no gray, and she has 50% gray, we're going to use our non-volume developer in our Demi line, of course. And our underlying pigment is not going to be an issue because our underlying pigment is not going to be an issue because we are not doing any kind of lifting at all. So if we're going to formulate, we're going to do one ounce of an N series plus 1 ounce 6RB with 9 volume developer, and this is going to be our color formula. Okay? So anytime you're doing gray blending, you're going to mix it at a 1-to-1 ratio, process that for 25 minutes, and this is going to be how we achieve that. Does anybody have any questions about our Demi line? There's going to be so many awesome opportunities for you guys to use the Demi line in the salon once you start playing with it and really seeing all the benefits that it offers you as a stylist as well as your client. You know, we all have our clients that love to change up their hair frequently, and then when we go to lift it back out, now we have several things that we have to take into consideration. The porosity of the hair and how many times it's been lightened, the integrity, things like that. This is just going to be a great opportunity for you guys to not work against yourselves in 6 months. So I want to take this straight into our color enhancing, or not color enhancing, our color support tools. And I want to finish up my Demi permanent color talking about our porosity equalizer. Now we recommend that you use your porosity equalizer on every single one of your clients prior to application of any color, whether it be Demi or permanent. Again, this is an aloe-based product. This is going to help with detangling during your color application. This is going to help get that smooth, equal porosity throughout the hair, and it's also going to help guarantee our true to tone results. Okay, so that's going to be our porosity equalizer, which is considered to be one of our color support products. We recommend you use it on every client anytime you're applying color. Then we have our pre-pigments. This is an awesome tool for you guys anytime that you are doing a color correction or you're doing more than 2 levels of color. If you're depositing more than a client that's changing more than 2 levels, we have it available in red, copper, and gold. Okay. You're going to mix these as a 1-to-1 ratio, 1-to-1, and you're going to process these. You're going to mix them with water. Okay, you're not going to mix them with the actual developer. You're going to mix them with distilled water, and you're going to choose whichever pigment is missing in the hair shaft whenever you're trying to change the color. So if I am taking my client from a level 10 to a level 7, okay, how would I make sure that she doesn't get that drabby, overly cool tone? I'm gonna use this. This is gonna be my color filler. I'm gonna use my gold, okay? That's gonna be putting back in the underlying pigment that I had removed to start with, or the underlying pigment that's missing between getting from a 10 to my 7. So I'm gonna put this in her hair. I'm gonna mix it as a 1-to-1 ratio with my gold pigment with the distilled water, and then I'm gonna process this for 10 minutes, okay? What's so awesome about this is that I do not actually have to rinse this out of her hair. After the 10 minutes, I'm gonna go through and I'm going to towel blot her hair. Not worried about taking it all out. I still need it. I'm gonna towel blot it out, and then I can deposit her color, okay? This is gonna give me this great two-tone color. It's not gonna be spotty. It's not gonna be too cool or too warm. It's just gonna be that perfect N or the perfect G that I'm looking for, okay? And then if I have a client that wants to go from a 10 to a 6 copper, I'm gonna fill her with copper, okay? I'm gonna fill her with the pre-pigment using a copper. And then if I have a client that wants to go from a lighter color to a red, this is gonna be where I reach for the red pre-pigment. And again, I'm gonna mix it as a 1-to-1 ratio with distilled water, and I'm gonna process it for 10 minutes, towel blot it off, and then I'm gonna go back through and I'm gonna deposit her true color. This is an awesome tool for you guys whenever you're doing a color correction or you're depositing color 2 or more levels, light or darker. Does anybody have any questions about our color support products or our Demi program products? You know, I've bragged about all of the awesome things that Kenra has to offer you guys within our color line, as well as our product line. And I hope that I have achieved making you guys feel 100% comfortable using any of these products. Does anyone have any questions for me about anything that we've discussed today? No? Awesome. Well, I want to remind you guys that you are able to contact me at any time. I want to thank you guys for having me here today. You have my contact information. You have my regional education manager's contact information if you guys want to set up any further classes or you have any questions. Do not hesitate to reach out to us at any time. That is our job. That's what we're here for. Okay? We would love to help you guys through any color formulation issues that you're having, or maybe you just have a couple of questions about something that you want to achieve in the future. Reach out to us. Now, we'd love to see your work, so if you guys like to take pictures of your work, which I'm sure that you all do, feel free to tag us on Instagram or #create. So this is going to be for us so we can see what you guys have been formulating and coming up with yourselves. So thank you guys for having me.